That's great. Grab a cup of water, because that's all I've got in here, because it's too hot to be drinking tea or coffee, and join the video. Let's have a chat. So I just want to talk about back in 2014, I think it was, maybe it was 12. No, it must have been 14. No, it must have been 12. I flew to Melbourne. My brother and my father came with me. We stayed in a hotel. On the first day, I waited for Amy to get to her hotel. I met up with a couple of people that I knew from Twitter, and we were just walking around the city. We went to one of the hotels and we were asking if One Direction was going to be landing there. He was a very, very nice gentleman. He was a security guard, and I bought him a cookie to tell us the truth. He said, yes, they're going to be coming into this hotel at this time. They never ended up going into that hotel. So I know you're a liar, Mr. Liar Pants. So anyway, I met up with Amy and we went to their hotel once we found out which hotel they were staying at. And we just chilled about for a bit. We tried to meet them. I remember there was one point where a whole bunch of us ran to Nando's because we heard Niall had been there, and I was like sprinting, and I was such a cow. One of the chicks was like, I've like hurt my ankle, and I was like, if you can't run, you can't meet Niall, and just kept running. We ran for like 10 blocks, I'm pretty sure. We got there and they just left. We like saw them hop in their van and take off, and we were like, why is our life such a misery? Fast forward to the next day, and it was the Logies. I'd met up with my friend Annika, and she told me that her mum had booked a hotel room in the hotel One Direction was staying at so she could try and meet them. And she invited me and Amy up to go see it. I remember Amy spent like 20 minutes looking at a rug. She was just like rubbing her hands on it, and she was like, oh my gosh, it's so soft. And I was like, come on Amy, like let's go. We're like wasting time. We could be meeting One Direction right now. So we walk out, we press the we press the elevator button, it opens, and Zayn Malik is standing inside there. And I remember Annika to my right going, that's ironic, because one of the doors that opened in front of us, there was 6 different doors, and the ones right in front of us opened, and there he was standing on his phone with 2 security guards in front of him. And we were all just silent. It was embarrassing how silent we were. We were just all like, and we couldn't talk because we were just like, oh my god, Zayn is standing right in front of us. The security guard goes, say hi girls. We go, hi. And then he said, say bye girls. We go, bye. And then it closed, and we all started screaming, minus Annika. She was the only one with a level head. We all started running around screaming like, oh my god, we met him, we met him. And she was like, shut up, because the doors hadn't even closed yet, so they would have heard the screaming. And turns out the rest of the hotel heard the screaming as well, because the hotel went into lockdown because of us. Like from then on, you had to show your card to even be let through to the lobby. We weren't even allowed in the lobby. We got kicked out of the lobby. And obviously Zayn had like, I don't know, the security guards had told about these crazy fangirls staying in the hotel, whatever. And we actually found out later that if we'd stayed in the lobby for a little bit longer, Harry came out and met fans, but it's whatever. I can live without that, whatever. I don't have any photos or anything, which is sucky, but you know, it'll always be up in here. So that's all for my story today. I also do a lot of writing for websites, which means I interview a lot of different celebrities and stuff. So if you are watching and you'd like to hear more stories like this, just comment down below and I'll do stories on the other people I've met. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you for my next video. Bye!